Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 7 of E-Man Toys. Today we've got, or this evening I should say, we've got Kid Phisto, Black Series 6-inch. I picked this guy up online. I think I paid, 24 bucks. Figure 112. Here he is in the box. So this is the standard. I believe this is the second rendition of the packaging the Black Series came in. On the back, you get an image of Kit Fisto and a brief description. As a part of a Jedi rescue mission to Geonosis, Nautil and Jedi Knight Kit Fisto fought separatist droids and saw the first shots fired in the Clone Wars. So as you can see, he's kind of geared or dressed as he was sort of in, I believe it was Attack of the Clones at the end on Geonosis. He's one of the first Jedis, on the ground to start fighting in the battle. Well, let's get to it and open it up here. One of my favorite YouTubers and reviewers, Sith Lord 229. I love his reviews. I adore his videos, but he tends to show the packaging without the figure. But I like to show it with the figure. Here he is. Let's get him open. So let's take the tape off here. 2 pieces of tape. We'll just cut those. So here he is. Not many accessories. He's got the saber. Green. Nice. So let's see. Which way am I going here? His hilt. Oh, there we go. Not bad. As you can see. Nice detail. Alright, let's pop him out. I love this character. In the cartoon series, The Clone Wars, there's an episode where it kind of features Kit Fisto, and he goes underwater. No shirt, he throws his shirt off and his robe, and he dives in. And like Yoda's on his holocom, and he's like, "Master Fisto, in these matters, your expertise we trust," or something like that. I don't know. And then he dives in and he just starts whooping ass. The underwater battle scene with him where he's got no shirt on is just classic. I have the figure too. There's a 3 3/4 Kit Fisto figure. I guess it's a depiction of that episode where he has no shirt on. The figure, he's like shirtless, and maybe I'll pull him out and do a review, but it's one of the 3 3/4. I can't remember which wave it came from, which line, but anyway, here is the 6-inch Kit Fisto. Let's see if I can get his saber in his hand. It's pretty chilly here, so the plastic is pretty solid in the cold. You know how that goes. So his articulation, he's got the swivel waist. Head rotates, of course, but with his, I don't know what you call these things. You don't get much movement on the head, of course, which is expected. He's got good hip joint. He's got double joint on the knee, of course. Whoa. Let's see if he's got a swivel. No swivel at the knee. He's got swivel ankle, hinge foot. ball joint ankle, whatever you want to call it. No butterfly. Now, he didn't come with a Jedi robe, soft goods. I wish they would have included that with this guy, because then you can get him into a bunch of different poses from different scenes, or, from the film. For instance, when Kit Fisto is one of the Jedis that goes to arrest Palpatine with, I believe it's Mace Windu and Aegon Collard, I believe his name is, and I can't remember the other Jedi's name. I know his name, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. But he's one of the Jedis that just gets creamed by Palpatine. I really like this guy. He's pretty dope. I love the, I don't know, I can't remember what you call these things. But they did a lot of good detail in here. The paint is just phenomenal. It's got a little, coloring in these. It's got the leather straps on them. Well, I'm way out of camera here. Okay. Yeah, I dig it. They're pretty, they all move like sort of, they're not really sort of all molded together. There's, as you can see, they kind of have some separation here. These two are molded together, it looks like, and kind of molded onto the top. He's got his Jedi belt. Usually they got, like, I think in Phantom Menace, Qui-Gon pulls a little underwater breather out of one of these little pouches here. Nice. I'm sure he's got a comm link, maybe a little bit of food or something. I've always wondered what's in these little pouches, especially with the Jedis. So, considering you can't move his head all that well, you can only get him in so many range, a number of, poses that look cool, natural. I'm trying to get him here using the Force here. I really like how they gave him kind of the finger out, so it looks like he's using the Force to maybe, I don't know. But overall, I like him. I like the coloring, colors they went with. It's pretty accurate to like I said, what he was wearing in Attack of the Clones. Yeah. Master Phisto on the council. Jedi Master, I should say. Kit Fisto. So, that's him in all his glory. He's going to take a spot right on the shelf next to the rest of the Jedis here. Now, I plan to do a video on just showing my collection. A little bit of it, most of the majority of it. Yeah. So, the only gripe I have, the only complaint I have with this figure is, of course, the range of motion you can get with his head sculpt. You can only do so much, but that's cool. I'm going to find the perfect pose for him here, and probably go with something like this, or with him using the Force. Maybe something like that. That looks pretty cool, actually. Ooh, yeah, I think I'm digging that. Well, I'm going to call it a short one this time. As always with these Black Series, I love the articulation. That's why I love these 6-inch. I mean, I grew up with, 3 3/4 was like, bread and butter back in the day for us kids that grew up in the 80s. But these 6-inch figures, they're just the articulation you get, and it's kind of like having a deluxe 3 3/4 figure, but if you know what I mean. I really love his boots. He's got those cool Jedi boots. Yeah, I really recommend this guy. You got to have him in your collection if you're a Star Wars Black Series collector. I mean, he's just, he's got to be there. Nice. I dig him. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. Yeah, I really recommend picking him up. I've never seen him in store. Like I said, I picked him up online. eBay, of course, for E-Man Toys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, collect them all, and may the Force be with you.